Reactions. Southampton lose on the opening day of the Premier League season. Give me your thoughts.
Look, what I wanted to see today was some positivity around the fans and the team, and I think certainly we saw it in parts in the team. We just need a bit more pragmatism, and that's what it's going to take in the Premier League. A bit more pragmatism at times, and not being so nonchalant around the pitch in every single minute of every game. But look, overall, I think it's not a bad result.
No, it wasn't a terrible result. Decent performance. Saints dominated for long periods. They have a man sent off. Let's analyse the sending off. Have you seen it back at all on social media?
You know what? I actually haven't seen it back whatsoever. But it's funny how you say Saints did dominate big parts of the games, and we did, to be fair. But if we had 11 Newcastle men against us, would we have dominated? I honestly think that game was crying out for a decent goalkeeper who plays out of the back with a bit of sense.
We've been talking about goalkeeper all summer long. I've said it on every podcast I've been on, every show. He needs a goalkeeper to play how he wants to play.
Look, don't get me wrong, McCarthy's a cracking keeper. He's done us fantastically in the past. He's come in when he's needed, and every single time it's been unexpectedly. And he's done it at the spur of the moment, and he's done all right. But we need a goalkeeper who can play to Martin's style, who can play it out of the back, who is just that top Premier League quality. Because look at all the other teams, they've all got top keepers. And I honestly think that has just cost us a little bit today, just the little bit of incompetence at the back there.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with you as well. A goalkeeper is an absolute must. Is there anyone that really stood out for you today?
I liked the look of Kyle Walker-Peters. I thought he was pretty electric, pretty good on the ball.
Very good.
And just as the other guys have said, I think we dominated the game actually. As they've said, I think maybe the goalkeeper made a little mistake there, but on the whole, I think it's positive for the Saints. We looked good, but unfortunate not to.
I think for me, Downs to put himself on a Premier League platform like he did today, and Harwood Bellis as well, who have proven themselves over the last 12 months in the Championship. But to come to an away ground like this and look as good and as composed as they did is really promising for the season ahead. If you have those two in the spine, looking like they do, and we can get perhaps a 10 and a goalkeeper, I think we'll be fine.
That was always going to be a scare, is Downs' quality going to translate to the Premier League? Yeah. And I think the one silver lining from today is absolutely it is going to. Yeah. He was absolutely superb today.
I thought Rebuild put in another good performance today. I mean, he's just solid as ever.
He was tracking back, making tackles. Yeah. I thought the work rate actually off the ball was really good today.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the bare minimum for us to survive this season is people trying hard across the pitch for Russell Martin, for the fans. But yeah, as I said, Downs and Harwood Bellis I think were brilliant and have sort of put any doubts that people had about them in the Premier League behind.
Yeah. So. What about Adam Armstrong? How do you think he fared today? Obviously had an amazing season last year.
Yeah, he had a quiet day today. I know it's easy to look at him and be like, oh, he had a quiet day today. Well, he had a quiet last 2 seasons in the Prem, didn't he? But I think we give him a bit of time, give him the benefit of the doubt. Today wasn't his day. He's back at his own old home. So let's see what happens, see how his season unfolds, and see if he really is Premier League quality. I think he has the potential to be, but I think it really is make or break for him in the top division this season.
He's make or break. Young man on the end spoke about Kyle Walker-Peters. Do you think the Saints can keep hold of him in this transfer window? There's not many weeks left now. There's going to be club sniffing, isn't there? With a performance like he's put in, like you spoke about how good he was today, and he was electric. It's a great word.
I think we spoke about it earlier. I think if we can keep hold of him until January, and we can reassess then. We go to January, he's still worth on 6 months. We can still get 7 to 10 million.
It's going to take Yuki Sigurara a little while to settle.
Yeah. No, exactly.
He was a bit shaky today, wasn't he? Let's be honest. What do you think, Jack and Kyle Walker-Peters stay?
I thought he was as solid as ever. He's a top player, isn't he?
Yeah, we know that, but can he stay?
I hope. Fingers crossed. What about yourself?
Yeah, I think it's going to be tough to keep him.
I think Sugawara in a back four will look much better than in the position he was asked to play today.
And to play up against Anthony Gordon as well was a big ask.
I say this on a Saints YouTube channel, but Jack boy, I love you. Not good enough for this. Not good enough for the Premier League, mate. Jack Stevens. He's just, he's not quite good enough. I don't think he was quite good enough for our Championship team either.
No,
I hate to be harsh,
but a lot of people say the same when they come on. So final thoughts from St James's Park for you guys. You think Saints can stay up this season? I think you alluded to it.
Look, I'm generally pretty positive about today. I would love to see us go and attack the final 2 weeks with a bit of an intent, get a goalkeeper, a 10, and I think genuinely, we can probably stay up. But until I see that, I'll be sceptical.
What do you think about O'Reilly? Do you reckon we get O'Reilly? I feel like he's so needed right now.
I think we have a really good chance of getting Matt O'Reilly. I think if they sell Charlie Alcaraz, and get some money in for Paul Onuachu and Armand Bella-Kotchap.
We don't
have a
want to
chance.
see Alcaraz go.
No, I don't.
We
I
want
wanna
to keep
keep him
Alcaraz. We want to see Mara go. We want to see Onuachu go. We want to see Bella-Kotchap go. That's 40
It looks
million.
like
you're
Shea
looking
Charles
at
to go
right
out on
there.
loan as well.
You're looking at 40 million right there, with possibly Shea Charles coming in as a loan to buy option to someone else as a bit of leverage. Why can't
Yeah.
we get O'Reilly in that
In
situation?
terms of the rest of the season, I think we're looking pretty good actually. After that performance, I thought we dominated.
I'm encouraged.